little bit about paternity and how does that play a part with legal services?
So a lot of the cases that we get here in Genesee County are started by way of the prosecutor's office because the children are receiving some kind of state assistance, whether that's food stamps, medical insurance, whatever it might be. So those cases that we see are often have the men being defaulted on paternity. And that is largely because once people are served with a court action, they think, I'll deal with this later.
Okay.
So when they do that, though, they get themselves in trouble.
Let me go back, because as you go through this, we go through this conversation, I'm thinking of some of the issues that I've experienced with some of my students at the Adult Learning Center. So we have a young lady that is in a hospital who has given birth to a child. Now, is the father name on the birth certificate in order for him to get served the papers?
No. So typically, if a woman is married and she gives birth, the law presumes that her husband is the biological father.
Okay.
Well, we all know the realities of the world, and that's not often the case. But if a woman is not married and she doesn't have a man there, and she doesn't know who the father is or doesn't want the father to be involved, the state will then come back in and establish paternity. So at the time, there will not be anybody on the birth certificate. It'll just be mom.
Okay.
And that's when the state will step in.
Okay. Now, how does the state step in to state that a person is a father?
So DHS often brings the cases, and it's because they will see mom is receiving benefits for themselves and the children. The state wants their money back.
True.
So that's where DHS will file a petition, oftentimes for paternity, and that will then get the man involved. So it's all dependent on who mom says is the father.
Do they have to state who the father is?
Yes.
They have
The
to.
women who are on state assistance, when the state starts a case, they do have to be cooperative with that.
Okay.
So once they give a name, the state will then start the case.
So let's say if it's a young man who, no, I'm not going to say from a young man because I know how women can be. Women know women. I don't know why sons don't listen to us. Women know women. We do have women who wish a man was the father, knowing good and well he was